Wow, it's me. Hello, welcome back. You might have thought that it was me, the portal, but no, it's me, Woolen, the Eternal. You might have thought, this Minecraft series, where's my daily uploads? You fool. There were never any daily uploads. It's always going to be once every few months. That's what we call, delayed gratification. Welcome to my world. How's it going, everyone? How are you doing? Today, we're going to play a little Minecraft. How have you all been? It's been a hot month or two. In terms of news, have I got much to catch you up on? Not an immense amount, honestly. It's I've reached that point where I've gotten back into the sort of, you know, the loop of things, right? You have your daily schedule, and it just sort of works out, and then now suddenly it's like approaching summer. I don't know when that happened. Apparently it's been about 3 months since I started my new job. It doesn't feel like that. I feel like it's been either a year or a week. It's nowhere in the middle. It's very strange. I work 5 days a week, and then I come home and I stream every day and blah 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 blah. Wow, you know what happens? You just sort of you get into it and the time flies. Does it mean you're having fun? Maybe. I guess I have various things to talk about though. So first of all, here we go. I was quite happy yesterday. This is all going to feel very weird. I don't know how I upload these videos. But, I finished editing the last Sydney vlog yesterday. So in terms of long-term goals, I wanted to edit through all of our travel footage at some point. Mostly for me, if you're wondering. You know, some of you watch it and enjoy it, which is fantastic. I'm very grateful for that. It's mostly for me to look back at in the future. I don't know if any of you have done, you know, gone on holiday or anything, kind of wish that you had some kind of, like, footage about it. Your own little movie, basically. So you can either show your family, or you can look back on in, like, 5-10 years and think, damn, we really did live in Australia for, like, a year, huh? That was crazy. However many months it was. Not a full year. Maybe a quarter of a year. What was that? Weird little movement there in the water. Yeah, it's mostly just really, really nice to look back at in the future and be nostalgic. I can already do that. We had our Singapore vlog from maybe a year ago. We were there for one... Oh, my throat. So sorry. We were there for just like a little stopover with a day. And it's such a strong memory. And then having that little video to look back is kind of nice. I'm very glad I've put that work in. And hopefully I'll look back at the Aussie vlogs, as it were, and in the future. Because, I mean, it's already a strong memory that I think about a lot, right? The Netherlands may have, you know, low crime rates. That's mostly it, really. It's got low crime rates, and everyone seems to speak English fluently, so it's kind of cheating to say that you've moved abroad. Here we go, Minecraft music comes on. Perfect. But good lord, is it dull. There's... The general day-to-day grind in the Netherlands is not one I massively care for. We were looking at... I was showing Chris the vlog as I was editing it. Oh, this music's nice. This will help talking over me. We were looking at the bit where we went on the... turn this down just a little. We went on a bar crawl, basically. There's a thing called the West Ale Run or something. I don't know. I don't know how formal it is. I think it's just a couple of breweries got together and were like, hey, let's make like a route between us. So we've spent like an afternoon and evening, maybe 6 hours or something, walking around a bunch of different breweries and trying them all out. Really good fun. And then at the end we went for a late night ice cream, like like a late night ice cream bar that's just open until like 3 or something. I don't remember. It's open really late. And then we went and got like really cool burgers from the side of a street. Place is rated like nearly a 5-star, but it's a food truck. But of course it is. It's a food truck. They're always rated really well. Excuse me, sir. That's a bizarre thing about a food truck, right? You'd think you'd need a ton of kitchen equipment to make delicious food, but it turns out just salt and MSG does the job. I digress. They're thinking we just can't do that here. There's breweries and pubs, sure. Plenty, you know. Depends where you go, but you know, we've gone to Amsterdam plenty of times, plenty of the big cities, Rotterdam, whatever. There's plenty of breweries around. And very good ones as well. You know, we're bordering Belgium, where some of the best beer in the world comes from, and a lot of Belgian breweries will have a satellite branch in the Netherlands. So I'm not complaining about the quality of the booze. But the fact that you can just run around for 6 hours, everything's open, there's people walking around, milling about, everything's lively. There's somewhere open after like 7 o'clock that serves food. Incredible. Shit here shuts so early. It's a quality of life thing, I know. The Dutch, they're very individualistic. Everything is rather selfish in one way or another. For better and for worse, you know. We had issues during COVID where people weren't wearing masks because they didn't want to, which is not really how it works. But then on the flip side, you know, they're fairly liberal, where I kind of wish... Oh, what was that? That was looking weird. Where I wish other countries would follow suit, which is good. Although, I must have talked about this before, I do think the Dutch might be liberal just because they don't care. You know, some places I think secretly care a bit too much, more than they pretend they do, about certain topics. When they say they like ban something or they don't allow something or something's illegal, whatever. The UK with its hilarious over-the-top surveillance. Oh no, we don't. We're just so terrified and frightened about blah blah blah. It just, you know, it gets a little silly. So I like the Dutch sometimes about that. But yeah, the work-life balance here is very good in general. It's not. Apparently, this is a conversation about the Netherlands today, so hello. Welcome to today's topic. I hope you're enjoying your side monitor content. If I'm on your primary monitor, you win a cookie. Sourdough cookie, actually. I got my starter up and running again. I haven't cooked with it. It's looking alive and smells like alcohol, so I think that means it's working. But back to the actual topic. We should probably not die, by the way. I don't want to have to walk all the way back. We have all this wheat and a crafting table, so conveniently, I'm just going to do the old Monster Hunter technique and just make it out in the field. Here we go. Got Sunbreak as well, that finally went on sale. Here we go. We were talking about work-life balance. Oh yeah, it's not uncommon in the Netherlands to get a contract for... You can't put this on sand. Maybe that's a later version of Minecraft thing. I could swear you could put sugarcane on sand. Maybe not. It's very common to have a 1 day a week less work week. In fact, like half the people in my office only work 3 or 4 days a week. And it's not that weird. I don't even know if you're considered part-time if you do 4 days. In the UK, it's been a while, so I might just be misremembering. I thought anything short of like 38 hours, people consider you part-time. But maybe I'm wrong. You can correct me. But here, it's not that weird to go start a new job and be like, yeah, can I do 32 hours? Great. I'm not there yet. I would like to reach that at some point. But there's actually a really nice benefit in this country. Weirdly. So, I've complained about it before, right? Tax is really, really high. Like bonkers, it's extremely high. It's like 40 to 50% of your salary is gone. But on the flip side, that means that the more you make, the more they take. So for a lot of people, not working on Friday and getting paid 8 less hours, they don't earn 8 hours less because they get taxed less. So it's this very bizarro land where you work less and you get paid only a tiny bit less. So a lot of people are encouraged to just sort of take the chill pill, which I really, really like. But on the downside of that, everything shuts really early. You know, it'll be a Friday. Maybe I want to go to the Warhammer shop and, you know, have a look and get some paints or models or whatever. Shit shuts at like probably 5, 6 o'clock. Unless it's a weekend, but then it's probably not open on a Sunday, you know? People take days off, and I guess part of the effect of that is it's often the shops that you actually want to go to, which kind of sucks. The UK as well, we have like a pretty decent nightlife. When I lived in London, you could go out and about at night and shit would be open, right? Whether or not people actually want to work that hours is another thing. Did they have to work those hours, or were they encouraged to? I don't know, but I do like that. And we missed that about Australia, where you could just walk around wherever, and Japan as well. But we'll talk about that in a second. I just need to sort out my backpack. What are we doing here? We haven't got a massive plan today. I just kind of wanted to chill. Something's going wrong with the rendering on some of these pieces. I've actually got a new GPU. Not that it matters for Minecraft beta, but I'm getting 230 FPS. That's probably capped at my monitor, which is 240 Hz. If I stare inside like a wall, does it... Oh no, it's going above that. Okay, I guess I'm just rendering it in 250, which is pretty good. 300. This is beta. This thing is horribly unoptimized. Running this thing above like 100 is kind of crazy. I didn't buy the monitor to play the monitor. I didn't buy the graphics card to play Minecraft though. Give me a moment. I need to sort out my thoughts. Let's come up with a plan for today. So last video, we were building this nice hut over there. This video, we have a few options. We can either look to build something new. I mean, we're basically just doing something while we're talking, right? Or we can look to get some resources. I kind of want to build like a farm of some kind. Yeah, I need to fix this fringing. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's have a look. I would kind of like to build like a nice automated farm. I think maybe in the past I spoke about whether or not I did or did not want to do that, but I assure you my opinion has or has not changed, depending on what I actually said. Let's go make a cool, like, cactus farmer. Not that it does anything or has any value or is useful in any way, shape or form. Actually, no, fuck the cactus idea. Let's go make a wheat farm. I do like going over to Dongus Mountain, but I wouldn't mind just hitting a switch and having water flow down. So let's go do that. What would be a cool idea for a water farm? I'm thinking we have a few options. We could either make a greenhouse, which I've done a few times in Minecraft before. I mean, we've already got this giant glass thing up here, right? We can do that. Or we could make like a sort of floating structure or something. I just had a cool idea actually. I don't know how well this would work. Would it be cool if we could divert the water from this into the farm to wash it out, to like clean all the to get all the food? That sounds kind of sick, honestly. That sounds dope. And I think of quite an easy way to do it. There's a few ways. One, we could have it so a water, or like a block, gets pushed out of here twice. I think that's something you can do in beta, and like diverts the water out. And another thought is we just take out this bottom block with a lever, like with a piston, and then that like drains down here. I'm kind of curious. How does that look? If I cut away this block and this one, and we have a little look down here, how does this flow? How does that look? We might not even need to do both. Alright, look. We're going to pop this in here just for now. I apologise about the graphics card fringing. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But we'll chat about that in a minute. How does this look as it flows out? Kind of nice. If I knock another block off, maybe here, it'll now go to the next level. And that's kind of nice. That's kind of chill. If I start cutting down some of these trees, we can get ourselves a little space. I could use a flint and tinder. And in fact, I might. I think we have, we do have fire turned on. I don't think I had any mods to disable fire. There was some point in alpha or beta where fire, like, destroyed everything in its path. I don't think we're playing on that version. I think that was earlier in the game's development. It's been a while, though. Here we go. I'm curious, by the way. Remember the Better Than Adventure mod that was suggested by quite a few people? Is it possible to play an existing world on there, or is it better if you play a new one? Because I wouldn't mind it, honestly. It might be fun to try out something. It'll give me a little bit less thought to have to do when I come up to these videos. But if it requires me starting anew, I think I'll be happy just staying here. I'm quite a relaxed guy. I'm happy just relaxing and maxing out and doing all these cool things. Here we go. Knocking down the trees, very good. Alright, yeah, so the graphics card thing. I realised that I've been working professionally for like 5 or 6 years, and I haven't updated my monitor since I graduated as a student without a job. I thought, maybe it's finally time I dispose of my income and buy a new monitor. So I've done that. I've bought a fancy, very fancy monitor, which will be really fancy and exciting. Extremely cool. But I realized that in order to power that monitor, I'm going to need a slightly better graphics card, which I haven't updated since pre-pandemic. So I figured, you know, I can dispose of some of my income. Very funny. And do a nice big upgrade. And as a nice side effect, it means Chris can have my old graphics card, which is still very good. And then we can play games together. We wanted to play stuff like Darktide, the Warhammer 40k horde shooter. But my old 970 that she had in her system could not run that, funnily enough. Crazy. So yeah, as a nice like knock-on effect, I was able to upgrade Chris's PC. So that helped me reach into my wallet a little bit easier, maybe. As you may know, I'm a very delayed. Well, I was talking about this at the start of the video. I'm into. That sounds weird. I'm all for delayed gratification. I will wait like 5 or 6 years to upgrade my computer. I will wait until it crawls to a stop before I do anything about it. And so far that's worked quite well because well, I didn't, I didn't work full-time at a proper company and have actual income. So the concept of upgrading my graphics card every couple of years seemed really fucking stupid, but I think I can afford it as a one-off. I probably will keep this for another 5 or 6 years again. Maybe even longer. Like, modern graphics cards are so insanely powerful, and I don't really play... This might bite me in the arse in the future, but I don't play a lot of modern games that require taxi resources. The most I need to play is when stuff like Darktide comes out that I really want to play, that looks really pretty, but just terribly optimized. You kind of need a decent GPU. And then games like Apex... I just spat in the mic, sorry. It's just a big plosive. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Good thing I have a bloody... what are these guards called? Windshield? No, that can't be right. Here we go. I didn't actually spit on my microphone, by the way. I just did like a big plosive, which is like a big no-no if you're talking into a microphone. Oh, this is lovely. I like these. Let's think about how we can do this here. Maybe we can have our own little channel, like some sort of... Like, yeah, it flows down naturally through here. But maybe we help it along the way with some sort of planking. Something... oh, it flows down like this, but we really want to divert it like this. This makes it feel like I've kind of designed it, rather than it just sort of happened like this. I'm going to do this, actually. I don't know how this is going to work, or how it's going to look. But... I'm thinking if I have it like this, and then have it flow down, we can have some sort of like little artificial planter looking thing. I don't know what the word is for this professionally. Like a stream, I guess? I guess it would be a stream. Is there a way to make this stream hook up with this one somehow? I wonder. That could be kind of a cool idea. Yeah, look at this. We're going to have the water flow down like this. I need to get my hoe out so we can see how this water is going to work. We'll keep some of these nice ferns around. I'm a big fan of these beta ferns. I'll just keep them to the edges. Okay, right now this is actually the water stream to feed the water. I was going to have a button that like destroyed all the plants, so I didn't have to manually go and pick it up. I'm now wondering how I could manage that. Maybe this is just a water feeder and then it goes like this. We make our own little stream. Is there a way to make you meet up over here? I don't know if the water really goes that far. Maybe we just pretend and say it goes down here. How does that look? Kind of cute. It does mean that we'd kill off our plants though if we decide to lock our house. It's kind of fun. What's the right idea here? Is there a way to maybe have a secondary water source coming off of Dong Mountain? What could we do here? Is there a way to like lead some water through the mountain? You're making me think about this too, Mr. I have to be quick about this, by the way. Apparently Chris is coming back from work today and we need to go to a cafe. I need to come up with an idea fast. You know what, Rain? You've just given me a great idea. Let's leave it and go inside. No, let's think about this for just a second. Maybe this is just fine, honestly. Can we have it come out through here somehow? Actually, that's kind of a nice idea. Maybe this becomes a piston? Like something in here pushes a water block, like a block up, and diverts the water over here. And then this causes it to spill down here. That's getting dark in Minecraft. I have to specify in Minecraft because it's actually like becoming summer now in the Netherlands. It's getting dark so early. So early, so late, I should say, sorry. Alright, I think it's time we... I would like to listen to the rain, but we need to get up before a creeper kills us. Let's get on that. What was I getting at here? I was talking about graphics cards. Oh yeah, I want to be able to run Apex. The new monitor is going to be a 1440p one, and as I would like to maintain a decent frame rate for competitive gaming, I've upgraded my graphics card as well, so that'll have the nice benefit of videos rendering a little faster when I edit them, and streams being at a higher quality, and blah 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 blah. You know the usual gubbins. I would maybe like to try out ray-traced Minecraft at some point. That might be fun. I don't know what the goal would be, but that could be interesting. My god, I can't believe I built this. Such an incredible Minecrafter. And the music starts. Brilliant. Alright, let me down. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun little project. Just a little farm. We can press a button, and it causes water to spill out. Here we go. Does look a little hacky. That's kind of half the fun, isn't it? Let's make it look like we've reinforced the edge here a little bit. I kind of like that. It looks like we've gone like, yeah, this water here is not going to last. Also, it goes up with this idea we had here where we're catching it. We're like catching the water. Obviously, wood might not last that long here, but we'd have to treat it. I don't think they've added varnish to Minecraft yet. I do own varnish now, though, for my Warhammers. So I'd been painting those. I finally finished painting my Space Marines. After like a year or something. Maybe over a year since I bought that starter set. Let's break this down just for now. Oops. I finally finished that, and then I got some nice varnish to protect them for longer. Something I didn't used to do when I was younger, so I'm wondering... My mum has actually kept my old Warhammer. I'm wondering what state they'll be in when I next see them. I'm thinking they might have lasted perfectly fine, because I kept them in like one of those Games Workshop briefcases. Here we go. The little foam inserts and stuff. That was cool. Alright, I have kind of shot myself in the foot by making this diagonal, but where would we be without a little foot shooting, huh? Here we go. Oh, this looks fine. I think we press a button and this this swings out the farm. I don't know about this middle channel now. I think maybe we leave this as it was. And we just have the wood here. This goes back to being all natural. Something like this. This is kind of the fun of Minecraft, eh? Like coming up with how you want everything to work. And just without no plan, just going at it. Making no plan and just going ham. Looks kind of... Alright, and then I guess I want them all to collect somewhere, so I'll need a way for to have a water stream that comes one way. And yes, I will this. These are all pushing down here. So if is there a way to maybe... Now I know diagonals in Minecraft are quite stupid, that's what makes this a fun challenge. Really, I want to put some signs under here, so anything that gets pushed over comes over the edge. Because I think right now if I put a block on here, does it always flow over? Does it ever get caught on the edge, I mean? Oh, maybe not. Honestly, making Minecraft would be really fun. I actually spoke to my coworkers about this. I find it fascinating when people do like a Minecraft in a few days challenge. How like interesting it is, where some people like use their own engine, some people write it in fucking C, some people just use Unity. Cool to see how everyone approaches the problem in a different way, and how everyone implements the game in a different way. I thought it'd be such a fun challenge myself. I mentioned in the past wanting to learn OpenGL development, so maybe that could be a fun opportunity. There's so many like things that you don't think about being problems that end up causing issues, like transparency, water. Cool. Maybe I should make a Minecraft clone at some point. This is where you link to, by the way, if I end up making Minecraft 2 and it becomes really popular, Microsoft buys it out and makes me a millionaire, and then I move permanently to the sticks in Japan and you never hear from me again. Very specific, maybe, but could happen. Will happen, honestly. Hedge your bets. I'll call it Woolcraft, and that way they can't get on my back about it. There's no such thing as copyright theft if you add your own name at the front. Here we go. Alright. Brilliant. We also need a bunch of seeds. I've apparently got a bunch of saplings out. I want... And do I have pistons while I'm here, actually? Sorry that I'm just spending half of this day staring at chests. Guys, am I right? Look. Alright, look, brilliant. Got you. Probably need one of these. God knows, probably need maybe some of this. Some wood, yeah. Do I have levers and stuff? Probably. I wasn't really looking. Alright, piston, first of all, I believe. It's been a while. It's something like... I think we only need one for now. We can make more later. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. Do we want a sticky piston? Was that a problem? We didn't have sticky stuff. I wanted to see if we could get sticky... what are those things called? Sticky balls? That's not it. Slime balls. I wanted to get... Oh, I do have slime balls. Where do I have slime balls from? Was I digging out a slime chunk at some point? I do not remember for the life of me. That's incredible. You think I'd remember this stuff. I absolutely don't. Let's make 2 sticky pistons. I don't know if I'm going to need 2. But let's hedge our bets for now. Something like... I always get this wrong. I don't know about you lot. It's just so specific. This one. There we go. In Woolen's Minecraft 2, crafting will be done by a small goblin called Goblini, and you will feed him delicious rice snacks. You'll go, oh, crunch, crunch, crunch. Thank you very much. And then Goblini will disappear into the shadows. Let's have a look. Please destroy this wool block. Yeah, the wool blocks will just be called me blocks, by the way. Here we go. Let me out of here, please. Oof. Alright. Piston here, block here. By default, I guess I want you sticking out. But now, I think I'm just going to do what every good Minecraft person does. Which way is it? This one. Let's shove it. Fuck. Is it one of these? Okay, so that blocks the water, I think. Yep. This starts the water. Great. We can hook this up to something fancier in the future, but just having any way to turn it on and off is kind of... Here we go. You come down like this. We now need a... Wait, why is it one shorter now? I'm sure there's a reason for it. I just don't know what it is. Okay, this is fine. Move to you too, my dude. Such a curious cow. Alright, this is looking good. We need a water collection area down here. I forget, was there a way in this game to have items pop up in water? I know you can use boats and stuff, but that doesn't really do what I need. Ooh, honestly, so true. I thought there was a way to make a water, sort of situation. You know what I mean? No? Alright, this station needs one of these. We're going to make ourselves a water source. I'm stupid and should have had 2 buckets this whole time. This would have made life a lot easier. Yeah, we need to build a slime farm in this. I don't know... Is there a way to easily find the seed? One of you have the seed. There's probably a way to decompile the map data, right? And then I could just shove it into a chunk finder. I think I'm indifferent about that idea. What do you think? It might be a good idea, it might not be. Yeah, you're looking like a problem. I know how to fix that, though. Does stuff still get caught in that downdraft? Kinda. Oh, no, it's slowly moving. It looks fine. So we can just do this, and then we can capture all of our items right here. We don't even need a water. Really? Unless there's a way, how could you take items up? The items just go up, maybe. No, there's no buoyancy in this version, right? I'm trying to remember. I guess you could use a piston to push stuff up, but that just sounds a little annoying. Can I make these things loop all the way over here, or does that seem stupid? I just come over here, I like hit a piston, then I come over and farm here manually. That seems a little stupid. Let's just have this for now. This is better than what we had, which was nothing. And the simple goal of this whole experiment was just to have a farm where I could hit a lever instead of having to manually do anything. We're gonna do this. Let the water chill, and then we're gonna farm it. Right. Now I haven't put a water source down anywhere permanently. I don't really know the best way to do that. I feel like that might break some things. I guess I could put a tile, like a half tile, on top of some stuff. Getting dark already. A day-night cycle. It's like 5 minutes. This. How does this work? If I put a hole here, put a water in it, and then do that, does this water still flow? I think that's okay. And I think something like this is just enough to probably water most of this, right? Something like a 4x4 to get water to go through something. Good lord. I guess I could also have it on the edge. Nothing fancy. I just wanted to get something fun done while we're here chatting. And I think having a new thing, at least one new thing as a goal each episode is fun, right? Either a new thing or we farm something that we've needed for a while, like iron. Look at that thing as well. Gorgeous. So, not the fanciest thing in the world. And there's room for improvement, certainly, but I dare say that we have at least something here. What is that? I dare not say. What's the best thing to do here? Let's add some like little shark teeth on the edge here, maybe. Something like this. Wow, doesn't that look fancy? Wow. Incredible. There's also no light source here, so that's unfortunate, but you know what? Now there is. Check it out. Beautiful. Candlelit dinner. Alright, let's go hop to bed and finish up what we're doing today. Have I covered everything I needed to? Let's think. Talked about getting some new computer upgrades. Chatted about work-life balance. Nearly done with the vlogs. We've got the Cairns to do, and then Oz, and then we're... Sorry, we've got Cairns to do, and then we're on to Japan. That's it. Nearly there. Nearly there. Did I have a bed here? I did. Is this safe? I question this. Oh, fuck. I knew it was going to happen as well. I could feel it in my soul. Why is this game such a jump scare? They don't do this anymore. Alright, there we go. It's just a chance. Good fucking... It always terrifies me. Every fuck. It's been, what, 15 years? How old is this game? I don't know. They really make sleeping a jump scare. Oh, hang on. I just want to stand in my special spot. You know what? This is what slaps were made for. Why did I not do this sooner? Alright, here we go. Cool. Well, I'm going to tie it off there for now. Make sure to pop in and say hi on the streams sometime. I think I'll do some Warhammer painting at some point. Got these, oh god, what are they called? Necron warriors. Terminator boys. They're Zenithal primed and they've been ready to paint for a few weeks, but I've just not gotten around to it. How it goes. But yeah, I hope you're all staying safe out there. Having lots of sleep and brushing your teeth. Keep an eye out. Make sure you don't get too warm in the summer. I've been roasting in my room, so that's great. Lovely highlight of the new house. I work in the attic, and that's right. There's no way of cooling. Aircon hasn't been invented yet in this country. Another reason to move to Australia. All right. Cool. I'll catch you all next time. Just to wake any of you up. Good night, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.